Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Egoy coming live from London, and I am with my special guest, Bethany. I'm so excited. If you guys are watching on a replay, drop us a hashtag so I'll tell you guys where you're tuning in from. I am so honored to have you, Bethany, on this call. Thank you so much, honestly, for just coming on, sharing your network marketing story. I'm so excited because I don't really know you, but I know you got some sun over there because you're in Florida in a dress. And what I just want to say is we scheduled this a couple of weeks ago, but I have to say she still shows up and she found like a little part of the home without her three kids and her dogs and everyone. So I just want to say we make things happen. So you can make things happen if you decide it's a priority. Bethany, thank you so much for being on the show. Tell me, how are you?
Hi. So thank you for asking me. I am somebody that I don't go live enough and I need the practice. I need to put myself out there. Just like you said, like we make it happen. We make it work. When you want more, you got to do more, right? So hello, everybody. My name is Bethany, aka Bethany the Boss. And I'm so excited because the fact that we met in, our basically our coaching mentorship, I think that's so dope. And that's the same thing with network marketing. Like you get to be plugged in and meet new, interesting people that I would have never, ever met. Like you're in the UK, I'm in the US, in Florida, totally different weather, totally different lifestyle. Like there's no other way that you and I would have met, right? So I love that's one of my things that I love about network marketing and me being like actually more of an introvert. I had to learn.
No way. Are you
Yeah,
an introvert? Okay,
yeah,
okay. I should
yeah.
have put that in the caption. You really
Yeah,
are.
I really, really am. I was that kid that I would start a new school and sit alone in the cafeteria and not like feel weird about it. Like I'm fine. And people would come to me like to befriend me. So most of my friends are extroverts. Like I would attract all the like loud people. They're like, girl, come here. I'm going to adopt you. But yeah, so like you mentioned in, describing me, I was a nail tech for 11 years. So doing that kind of helped open me up a little bit, like meeting new people, having to talk to people. Um, I'm a mom of three. I've been with my husband since I was 19 years old. I think, 35 this year, I think. And we have a zoo, yeah, 35, like give or take. And we have a zoo in the house because not only do I do the network marketing thing, he's
Yeah.
a photographer. We have his studio where he rents out to other photographers and manages that. And then we have a breeding program. We breed mini Aussies. So we have a whole litter. We have two adult females and two males. So they're like going crazy in there because one of the females in heat. So that's why I'm like outside in the yard making this happen. Okay. So when I first heard about network marketing, I didn't know it was like a whole world. I had no idea about like selling things and making a commissions from it. I was introduced to a product because I needed the product. It solved my problem, right? And when my friend was like, "Okay, do you want to just be a customer? You want to sell it with me?" I just looked at it as an opportunity to get a couple of coins if I
Yeah.
happened to refer people, right? Like I wasn't looking to become like a professional network marketer, build another business. I was super focused
Yeah.
on my nails business. So I was gonna be like Beyonce and Rihanna's nail tech. Like that was the goal. I was gonna have like, going to fashion week, have a bunch of salons. Like that was the goal where my
Mm,
mentality was. And I'm that type of person. I'm very like laser focused on
yeah.
what my goal is, what my vision is. And I wasn't really open to any other ways to get there. I did
Mm.
open my mind to multiple streams of income. I was just super
Just
focused on.
just focus on like what you were supposed to learn. Just like same thing. Me in the fashion industry, I worked with same celebrities. So you're forced to find customers. So you have to go out. Now I'm not an introvert. I'm an ambivert. But regardless, I still get this. I mean, I've traveled around the world, so I've had to make friends. So I've had to
Yeah,
adapt. But same thing as you were saying. As a stylist, you like my thing was to work with massive celebrities and to live on the edge of life. And if they have to call you at 3 o'clock, how they probably
yeah,
would and say, "Look, we need you at 6. Can you make it happen?" It lives one under the pressure. Two, you're always next to your cell phone, and three, there's not much space and room for family. But then
right,
that wasn't your vision, right, at the time until your friend talked to you about it, maybe,
right.
right?
And you mentioned like it's not enough. Like you get worn out sometimes when you're working so hard to build your brand in that way. You know, I was eventually able to get to a point in my nails career where I was booked out. I couldn't
Yeah.
accept more clients. I got to a point where we had the brick and mortar salon and I had a brick and mortar gym. So it's like I had all these things happening because I started to open my mind to more, right? But it's like, okay, I'm trying to build this life for my family because I want more than what I had. I want to, show them that they can do whatever they want to do, but I had no time for them,
Mm,
right? We were
mm,
making the good money. We were
yeah,
doing all the things that I thought you're supposed to do, but I was exhausted by the time I got
yeah.
home. I didn't have the extra time to go to the fair with my kids, to go to the zoo, to take them to theme parks. And I'm sitting there at the salon working my butt off, watching my husband or the grandparents take the kids and enjoy life with them. And I'm like, wait a
Wow.
minute, is this how it's supposed to be? Is this how it's supposed to
Mm,
be? We work so hard to provide for our family because I was raised by a single mom.
yeah.
Watched her work her butt off, and that's all I knew. You work your butt off. You work every moment that you can to
Mm,
get the necessities, to get the things that we want and need. But I also watched my mom from the bed, mom from the couch, not have playtime. I don't remember moments with my mom like going outside and playing with her. And I decided, you know what? I don't want to sit stuck at this nail desk. Yes, I love my clients. Yes, I have the passion for art and making people feel beautiful and
mm, mm,
fabulous when they walk out of my chair, but I didn't want to be stuck there no more. I
yeah,
wanted to experience life.
yeah.
And so when I realized, like, sis, you got this product that it solves problems, right? You have this opportunity with this business. Let's take it up a notch. And so I
Yeah.
started to take hours away from the salon, right? And I was able to focus, not just laser
Mm,
focus on the nails thing, because I had that.
yeah.
I had a great foundation there.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah,
your
because you
system.
worked it really well, right? So it was part of that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like you're not.
Exactly. So then I was able to start putting focus on, okay, let me start building this network marketing thing. And I was able to take hours away from the salon, experience more with my children, with my family, with my husband, and feel like that. In like our industries, fashion and
Mm,
beauty, it's just
yeah,
like go, 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 go. And you're stressed out
always.
and you're worried about something being perfect and you're worried about the needs of this next person, the client of this. Yes, I was my own boss, but I still had to clock in for my clients. I still had to show up for my
Yeah.
employees. I
Because it's
still
your brand, right? And the thing is,
exactly
like, I hear what you're saying because you work the hours that it takes you for that client. So because you said you did nail design and you
yes,
also did loads of stuff. So even for me, when I had the stylist or when I take my clients shopping back in the day, it would take me 2 days.
yes,
So because I do the assessment and then I go shopping for them and then
yes,
we go together and then it's a full immersion thing. But then it takes me 2 days. So like I can only take one client because I can't give my other attention. And you can't really bring anybody else in your business because they haven't experienced what you have, because you've worked with stylists and stuff. And so it goes down to a rabbit hole where you're like, they're coming to you. They're
yes,
not coming to see your assistant,
correct,
I don't know, Santa Monica, whatever,
right,
because they're coming to see you. And that's my biggest thing. And so network marketing brought you the fact, well, when I heard, the fact that it was when you were be able to spend time with your family, that
yeah,
that was
yeah.
so much. So tell me why, what are the skills that you have learned in doing network marketing? You're in the wellness,
Yeah.
right? The wellness game, Thrive, right?
Yes.
So what has that added onto what you're doing that you haven't learned in nails?
You know what's so cool? I tell everybody that joins me, whether they're in for just the wellness of it or if they want to build a business, I think it's so cool to be able to start network marketing and have your own life skills that you've learned from outside of it to bring it in. Plus, you're going to learn more life skills and leadership skills to put from network marketing out into whatever else you're doing. So I
Yeah.
think that's a really dope thing. So for me, as I was like building my network marketing business, that's when I was starting to like really open up the doors for the salon and everything like that. So I was able to learn leadership skills
Yeah.
from network marketing to bring it into leading my employees, to
Mm,
helping them with their goals, to breaking down their financial goals and how to be able to start earning what they want to earn, making sure they're bringing in X amount of clients and upselling X amount of sales. those aren't things I really looked at. Like numbers intrigue me, like for sure, but I didn't understand how to break things down like that until network marketing. Okay, like I'm a regular Joe. Oh,
Numbers. Like, talk to me about the composition plan. Girl, I
listen,
can't talk to you about the composition plan.
okay,
Like, how many people you need to talk to? Approximately. That's it. The rest call the company. I don't have time. But
boom,
you can leave.
exactly, same. So for me, it was with doing nails for 11 years. I was very super quiet, but I learned to ask the right questions to open my clients up so they would talk and give me their details. So I took that with what I do now. So with my wellness clients, like my customers, I need to know how best to help them, right? I have
Yeah.
to ask the right questions on how to help them, what products they're going to need for their personal goals and their journey. So that was something I took from nails into this. And then also learning people in general, like
Yeah.
how many are we attracting into our business, into our teams, and not everybody's the same. Not everybody's going to like you for the same reason. Not everybody's going to want to be a part of the business for the same reasons, and not everybody has the same emotional strength or
Yeah.
stamina, or so you got to learn how to got to learn love languages and leadership languages, you know what I mean? And I think doing nails with so many different characters,
Yeah.
that me bring it into this business, but then back to learning with our coach like Jesse Lee, and learning from leaders in the industry when they break it down, like there's different color personalities, and these people are attracted to this type of language, and these people are attracted to this type of
This.
whatever.
Mhm.
Made so much more sense for me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's just like it all goes together. I'm sorry with the background noises, guys,
No,
but
don't
it all
worry.
goes together. And when people say, "Oh, I can never do network marketing. I don't have the skills. I don't know how to do that," you are completely incorrect, because you have a skill set that you've learned outside that you could bring in here, and that's
Yeah.
going to help you be a different type of leader for other individuals in your organization.
Yes. I love that you're saying like it's different type of leaders, because everybody perceives things differently and definitely has something to share to their people, which I think is so key, guys, that you guys need to maybe point a little bit more, is that you come with the baggage of who you are into where you are. So you joining Bethany would be, she will take you, it's like McDonald's, come as you are, right? Where you're just you. And I really do believe my next question, before I jump into that, but I really do believe that is what makes you unique and will have you attract your people. And I think Jessie Lee, because if you guys don't know, we're following Jessie Lee, number one network marketing, and she's really good at, she's applied what she has learned and has gone through all the different stages of life. And that is what really network marketing is. It's a personal development growth journey attached to a paycheck, if we have to be honestly. But it's the ones that are willing to work on themselves and do the emotional work. So you talked about the emotional strength. How did you get that? Was that because of your mom, as she was a single mom? How did you get that? Because not everybody has that strength, especially women.
It's, I think, like different life situations will help build that emotional strength. Maybe because my mom was a single parent. I lost my father to cancer when I was 7 years old, and then in 2018 I lost my mother to cancer. So it's like, different life situations will build your character, will build your emotional strength for different reasons. I've been through things where I was always that kid, though, that like if I had a goal, I was gonna ask for it. I was gonna ask my mom for it, or I was gonna figure out a way that I was gonna do it. You know what I mean? And I wasn't gonna let anything get in my way. I had, from the age of that I could remember up until I'd say 2017, 2018, I have been able to jump from, I always tell people I've jumped from cloud 8 to cloud 9. Yes, yes, yes. On my unicorn, sliding down my rainbows, just living the best life in my own little brain, thinking that, because I was just like this manifesto queen, not even knowing that's what I was doing. Just like seeing something like, yes, I'm going to do that. Yes, I'm going to do that. Yes. And didn't have that doubt because I wasn't slapped in the face with life
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
And I think that like when I hit a wall of like relationships not really being what I thought it was, or seeing numbers go down in business, losing my mom, like finding out when she was sick, and then just realizing who is really there, who's a real friend, who's a real business partner who's really in this for the long run. Just like all those different life situations, I had to realize it was happening and not happening to me but for me, right?
Mhm.
Because I love I love the quote that it goes like oh, what is it, what do they say, you know, you've gone through every hard time you've gone through, you've gotten out of it, right? So if you are in a season that you're like, why is this stuff happening to me? Or I don't see myself getting out or, you know, coming above water, you will, because you have every single time life has hit, right? So I think those different life struggles, the different sadness, the different, you know, tribulations, losing money, losing money, growing money, all these different things that happen to me, I have decided it's happened for me and not
Not to,
to
yeah, not
you
to
know
me, whatever that sentence is.
right. So I think that's where it comes from. And maybe not everybody will get there, but everybody can if they just do the work, like you said before. If you decide to do that inner work and keep on showing up and just keep swimming, basically.
Yeah, yeah, and I love that because if you guys haven't seen the film Dory, go and watch it. You just keep swimming. It will give you great reference. But it is true. It's the and I can really relate to this because when I set up my first business before me moving to Italy, I was supposed to get married. The guy dumped me on the phone when I was in Spain with my family. Then we lost our suitcases. I had to shut down my business. That cost me 4K. I opened it with 50K and then shut it down for 4K. I mean, it was like, just you start your business and then moving to Italy, not, my credit cards max, my landlady not wanting me to be at home. So she threw me out. So I had to find another place. I wasn't like on the streets, but it's still, it's still hurtful for someone that, you're going. So I love what you're saying because it's just going to build that thermostat of like, it's as if God is telling you like, I'm just giving it to see if you can handle this, because if you can handle that, I can give you more. And if you look at it, all those, Jesse Lee, Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins, any massive big leader, they are just problem solvers. And I think all at the end of the day, we all go through different issues. It's just how we looking at it. Even though, it's tough, I won't lie, it hurts, but it's how can you overcome? And I definitely do like that. So tell me, you being in the network marketing industry, and you've only done it, what, 2 years? Is that correct?
Well, I've been doing it 2 years full time. So I've actually been a part of this network marketing company since 2015. I took
Okay.
it more serious like end of 2016, 2017.
Oh, okay. So just like before COVID, and then as of COVID, like you guys started flying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And pretty much all of us also had that too. And now we're like, we gotta learn more skills because like this high up will not last. I was like, damn it, I gotta learn more skills. Like, and I'll be honest with you, like it's a learning process. Like going from the highs to the lows to learning. If you really want to know what network marketing is working and facing your little weeds inside of you and then pulling them out and working on your money beliefs, working on your relationships, working on communication. And I think that's why our energy is so not peaceful, but it is at a point where we can handle so many storms that at this point, I'm just like, you know what? Bring it on. I can take this. I can take it with the fight. You want the gloves? I'll keep the nails because I still want to look cute. But we've had this whole thing, and I know I've pushed it where I talked about the skin color and the poster of women of color. I want to dive deep into it without making it too much of a political statement, because I just believe that us women, we still get a seat at the table, and any kind of woman, man, whatever you think, gender, or whatever you think you are. But tell me, have you felt any of this? I mean, that's it. You're in the fashion artistic industry, so it's like it's not something new. But have you felt, not a discrimination, but have you felt something where you've had to have more of a stand, of like a foot in the door, like here I am, like pushing in some doors? Have you felt that since going full time in it?
Oh yeah, I think like the crazy part is I think we all I'm sorry, my dogs are like starting to distract me now.
Oh, those are the
I
dogs. Okay.
I think we all want to see ourselves somewhere
Yeah.
when we start something. We want to
Yeah.
see ourselves. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
hear?
I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you and see you
We
now.
want to see ourselves in the company that we want to succeed. We want to see ourselves like, okay, they did it, they look like me, I should be able to do it too. She did it, that means women can succeed, or this black person did it, that means, or this woman of color. So when I first started, that's what I looked for. I looked for another woman of color who I could be like, yes, this is going to be my inspiration, right? Or like somebody like Jessie Lee, like she's bold, she's a woman, she's succeeding. But you know what? We have to look at it like, I'm an individual and I'm going to be that. I'm I don't have to look at somebody else and because they did it, that means I can too. Or, oh, there's nobody that looks like me here, that means I can't. I feel like so many people get
Mm,
stuck in that
yeah,
mindset, and that's the issue I deal with when I'm
yeah.
talking to people of color, when I'm talking to women, mothers who are busy, they have life all over the place. They have like 6 kids or whatever the case may be, and they think I can't because I'm busy. I can't because I don't see any other women that look like me doing it. But my message now, like
Yeah.
8 years later, is be that individual that you're looking
Mm,
for. You know what I mean? So in the beauty industry, you can look any type of way. There's
yeah.
not too many like, oh, this type of person isn't going to make it in this industry. But in network marketing, yeah, it could be scary if you're newer and you're looking around and you don't really see, people of color or women or whatever at the top, if that's how you feel. But I want to show my daughter that it doesn't matter
Mm,
who you look like, where you came from, your educational background, your financial situation, that you can decide that you want something and you can go put the work in to go make it happen. So that's my message for anybody that feels like, well, I don't see myself at the top, or there's not enough people that represent me, my culture, my religion, my belief, whatever, at the top. But you can be that. You can decide tomorrow to show up, be bold, because that's what it takes.
mm.
Everybody
Yeah,
that is
it's
successful, like,
bold.
have to be bold and whatever
Mhm.
that means to you.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
self times
yeah.
10.
Yeah, because the bold now today, I think people are like, oh, you have to be iconic, you have to be bold, you have to like, I don't know, walk half naked and have green hair or whatever. Like, that's not the point, y'all. Like, can we just be serious a minute? But it's bold for you. Like, what does it mean? And this will jump into the next one as we're wrapping up. But bold goes with confidence. Bold is and confidence are two words that are attached in the sense that I am confident being who I am because I am the leader of my own world. Now, does that mean that everybody has to be loud and bold like me? Absolutely not. You wouldn't. I don't think Bethany would like to have two of hers, or Olivia would like two of us. We're already enough. Like, I'm tired already. I like can tire myself all by myself. Like, have a full blown conversation. Like, Olivia, you're tiring yourself. I know. so so I really want you to understand that bold will start with, what can you do that you can leave your old version behind at the door and say, look, I can provide. And what I love, Bethany, is that you say, I want to be able to show my daughter this, like, that I can do it. And being at the top, or being, the exclusivity, I mean, one, it does show that there's abundance for more people. Hey, Andy, there's more abundance for everybody here, because then there's a seat at the table for you. And I don't think that status of being like, oh, and I had to learn this a hard way. And maybe you too, Bethany, where I don't necessarily want to be the next Jessie Lee at all, nor do you want to. But I didn't get that until I got into the program and saw her real heart, because she's already in her network marketing business, and so we only get glimpses of her as much as we stalk her every single day. But we just like couldn't figure out until like we understood, and I'm sure you agree on this one, is that it's okay to not have to be like the number one, right? Or the number one in this and that. Like, can you be your best version of the best mom for Bethany? Because I don't have kids, but the best, sister, or, the most evolved. Can you listen to people? Can you be more empathetic? Can you change the wave of your pond, the ocean that we have, into helping other people at our level? because the bigger, the more we grow, the more responsibility we have. And that does go with all down. And for somebody that's, for people that are in network marketing, you guys know, like, you probably guys understand. For the ones that you just knew, don't worry, it has to be you. It has to be something that works for you. So tell me, last question for you, my love. Two last questions. What, I think, did I ask? I don't know if I asked. No, I didn't ask. What does confidence mean to you?
I love that. I love this conversation. So I had to find confidence because I lost it. I had that
Hmm.
that childlike confidence before, just like maybe even ignorance of just thinking I'm great. I'm awesome. I could do whatever I want to do because my mom always instilled that. Like she was such a big cheerleader. Maybe it was even her ignorance, just thinking her daughter was the best. And she would just like keep on instilling that in me. But when life was starting to hit me, like I mentioned in 2017, and I started to lose some of that. I started to lose pieces of me. And then you try to find in other places, okay, well, maybe if I'm like this person, so I'll try to talk like somebody else. I'll try to dress like somebody else. I try to run my business like others. And it only lasts for so long. And I was only attracting people that I, at the end of the day, did not want to work with. Could not
Mm.
same room with them. So I think confidence, think of that child like, I could do this. I'm gonna be a police officer. I'm gonna be an astronaut. Like they have such that confidence and that willingness to just go for something without even being worried, without having that fear of the no's. Because my kids will ask me for the same dang video game and not give a dang if I'm gonna say no, but they're gonna ask again.
Oh my goodness. Kids, when they ask, my little nephew that I have on the phone because he lives in France, he talks about Paw Patrol all the time. I am over Paw Patrol. I can't deal with him.
And he does not care. So you know what? I turned on. So Jesse Lee talks about like alter egos, and it's funny. I did this without even knowing that I did this. I was always hopping on my Zooms, my lives, my whatever as hi everybody, it's Bethany here. No, I
No.
switched it to hey everybody, it's Bethany, aka Bethany the Boss. Bethany the Boss is Bethany from when I was a child. So I'm coming out. I had to turn this on times it by 10. You know what I mean? Because like I didn't change myself. I just brought out the best of myself. And sometimes as an introvert, it can be a lot to like be on all the time, but you have to learn that balance. But you have to decide. It's all a decision to be confident. It's a decision to dig deep. Who am I really? What do I like? How do I want to dress? How do I want to do my hair? How do I want people to perceive me when I walk in a room? You know what I mean? And it's not about being cocky. It's about being confident in you and your message and what you have to offer to people and never be ashamed or shy of that version of you.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, okay, wait, maybe I'm too loud for these people. Maybe no, don't sugarcoat yourself. You could be loud, you could be soft spoken, you could be whatever it is that you want to be, and don't think about the people that might not accept it. Think about all the other people that will love it, all the other
Mhm.
people that your message is speaking directly to them, because that's who matters.
Yeah, and I love what you're saying. Walking in the room, there's a quote from Jeff Bezos that says, "Be the person that is so loud that even when you're not in the room, they're even talking about you in any good or bad way. Does not matter." And confidence isn't arrogance; it's just a stand of like, "This is who I am. This is how you take me. You either want it or you don't, and that's absolutely fine. Regardless, I'm not going to live it to your limitation." And I think that just once that energy is in there, like I'm unstoppable. You can't stop me in my network marketing business. You can't stop me in my styling business. You as Bethany, you can't stop as the breeder. You can't stop as an ex nail tech, even though you have all the stuff. You can't stop her as a network marketer. She knows exactly where she's going. So you either want to jump on the boat or you just move along and let her, run the show. Because that's where people get this thing that I can't do it. We don't have time. Like life is already short as it is, so you might as well do what you want to do. And don't get me wrong, like we still make mistakes, but I much rather do the mistakes and live in that than live with regrets. So my last thing for you, my love, is what has network marketing brought you that you're so grateful for that couldn't even be bought with money?
I guess it would be getting that confidence back, believing in myself. There was times where, because I've been with my husband, like I said, since I was 19 years old. And I felt like I wasn't a good enough spouse. I felt like I wasn't a good enough mother because I'm not naturally maternal. Like I'm like a big tomboy. My daughter brought out the girly in me. Like this is her scrunchie, and I wear dresses sometimes. I'm trying to walk into that femininity. You know what I mean? That energy. But I feel like I just lost my train of thought. Squirrel brain. Squirrel brain. Squirrel brain.
Confidence that with your husband.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I there was a lot of times where I felt like I wasn't worthy enough, like I wasn't good enough. And I think that we have to stop thinking about like, okay, stop comparing ourselves to the next. Because I have friends that are just amazing Pinterest moms. But you know what? I'm out here kicking the ball with my boys. I'm out here racing them and saying I'm faster than you, you're not faster than me. You know, so stop. It made me realize like stop comparing myself because I'm great for who I am. I'm great for my family, the version of me that they like. This might not be okay for you and your family, but it's great for mine, right?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think it built that confidence in me. Like maybe I'm not that Pinterest mom, but I am a bomb ass leader. I
Yeah.
am somebody that cares about people and wants people to succeed and wants to bring out the best in others. So I love the confidence it's brought me. I have a bigger vision. I have bigger goals, things that I never even imagined, honestly. And it's really painted the picture of like what else is out there. I never traveled before. I never cared to see anything further than my little town. And I'm like, wait a minute. There's so much more out there. There's so many other people out there. There's so many things to learn. And
Mhm.
that I'm forever grateful for the confidence and the vision.
Yeah, I love that. And you know what? It's I didn't think that you would be like confident in this. I thought you were confident, but it's true. Even every strong woman still has, and I call this like a kintsugi, this Japanese plate where kintsugi means it's a broken piece, but it's stuck back with gold, basically. And so that would probably be like what network marketing has brought you, put you back into like those gold lines, kintsugi. That's I want to go to Japan. Basically, I'm going there, but yeah, the confidence and the femininity, and I hear you on the tomboy. Like I've only lost maybe 3-4 years, added some pink. Otherwise, same. Like call me Sierra. I will, large trousers. You don't need to see like a
Yes.
skirt. Was only maybe 2 years into this, and Lord, it's a gross.
I'm the friend at the parties that like, all the girls are twerking and I'm ready to like break it down, like break dance and b-boy style. Like I
Oh, you're the one. I'm the bodyguard. I'm the one if we have to go to a club. I'm the one like, okay, what's going on?
yeah,
Are you too close? Like just move, move. We don't like I'm prepared for a fight. I
to
don't need
watch
to,
you open area.
yeah. I'm the one like, Olivia, can you dance? No, no, no. I just don't know what the guy's gonna do. So I'm just gonna stand and watch if I have to fight. So girl, Bethany, thank you so much, guys. If you guys are watching, you guys got any this resonated with you, do reach out to Bethany. If this resonated, share it with a friend too, because sharing is caring. And we heard that sharing and caring makes you actually look nicer. So if you want to look like us and really look good, go and share. But Bethany, thank you so much for this. It was an awesome conversation. I could probably put this longer, but yeah, we could maybe do a part two. But thank
Oh,
you.
I would love to. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, guys. Take care. Remember to be you. To you. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you guys later. Bye.